Her lungs filled with dirt, but she was still alive. This was the terrifying truth. Elena, the young bride, lay deep in the cold ground. Her wedding dress was caked with mud. The air was thin and heavy. She remembered the sharp pain. She remembered the dark shapes above her. Then came the endless night. Hours later, a faint sound reached her ears. It was a distant rumble. A shovel hit something hard. She felt the heavy wood coffin shift. A sliver of light appeared. It was like a dream. She pushed with all her might. Her hands scraped against the rough wood. The lid slowly creaked open. Cold night air rushed in. She sat up fast. She looked around. It was a graveyard. Tall, crooked stones stood like silent guards. The moon was a sliver in the sky. It cast long, strange shadows. Her head throbbed. Her body ached all over. She was truly buried alive. She climbed out of the grave. Her white dress was now a dirty, torn shroud. Her face was smudged with dirt. Her beautiful hair was a tangled mess. She walked with shaky steps. Each footfall was a heavy, silent thump. She knew who did this to her. It was her husband, Mark. His eyes held a secret darkness. She walked for a long time. The town lights finally appeared. They twinkled in the distance. A cold fear gripped her heart. What if he saw her? What if he finished the job? She had to be careful. She had to be quiet. She had to find answers. She crept through the quiet streets. Every shadow seemed to move. Every sound made her jump. She reached her old house. Lights were on inside. She saw Mark through the window. He sat at the kitchen table. He was drinking from a glass. His face looked tired. It looked like he had cried. She watched him from the bushes. A strange man sat with him. The man had a rough face. He looked like trouble. They spoke in hushed tones. Elena pressed closer to the window. She tried to hear their words. She needed to know everything. "It is done," the rough man said. His voice was low. "No one will ever find her." Mark nodded slowly. A tear rolled down his cheek. He wiped it away. "Good," Mark whispered. "It was the only way." Elena felt a chill. Her husband planned her death. He heard more words. They spoke of insurance money. They spoke of a new life. Elena's heart turned to ice. He wanted her dead for money. A cold rage filled her. She would not let him get away. She would make him pay. She moved away from the window. Her plan formed slowly. She needed proof. She needed justice. She would not hide in the shadows. She would walk into the light. She would face him. The sun began to rise. A new day had begun. Elena waited until full morning. The rough man had left. Mark was alone now. She walked to the front door. She turned the doorknob. It opened with a soft click. Mark looked up. His eyes widened in shock. He dropped his glass. It shattered on the floor. "Elena," he whispered. His face went white. She stood in the doorway. Her dirty wedding dress was a ghost. Her eyes held no warmth. They held only cold fire. "You buried me," she said. Her voice was like ice. "But I came back." He stumbled backward. He was trapped. The game was over.